for harsher punishment and more changes to bring down the violence at local Valley schools. Students are back in class after multiple scares at a local high school, including several fights and campus lockdowns. And tonight, dozens of parents met with school and district staff at Desert Oasis High School.
And they all decided changes must be made to keep classrooms safer. Fox 5's Drew Andre joining us live at Desert Oasis with the latest.
Well, and Jacqueline, there was a lot of interest in this meeting tonight. In fact, essentially the whole parking lot was filled up with parents that came. Now, about every other month, this entire school year, actually, there have been parent-run meetings partly to address school violence. However, there was a lot more interest tonight. However, some parents we spoke with after the meeting said it wasn't quite as productive as they had hoped.
Last week's events make this a big deal. It has to stop, like right now.
Cops around campus, students scattered, anxious parents waiting to be notified. During 2 straight days of lockdowns last week from a reported gun brought to school, and the following day, a brawl on campus.
20 years and I've never had a week as chaotic as this.
Fast forward a week, and Wednesday night, a packed room of parents, close to 200. School and district administrators and CCSD police met to try to come up with solutions to curb violence around campus.
The school can't do anything without CCSD. CCSD can't really do anything to implement at schools without parents. So it all ties in together. We can't do it without each other.
Cherish Morgan's daughter's a junior at Desert Oasis. She formed the agenda for the safety meeting, but says the parent-led meeting ended up being ran by the educators. Many parents left about a quarter of the way through. She and other parents say the punishment for students are not enough. For example, the students in last week's fight are already back to school. And Morgan said today there was another fight off campus, but during school hours.
It has been addressed. It will continue to be addressed on how we get the kids to go to school, stay in class, and learn during instruction time. I wouldn't say that there's more fights than there's always been. It's just now there isn't discipline to stop it.
Prior to the pandemic, the school district implemented what's called restorative justice, which promotes behavioral intervention over punishments like suspensions. Parents like Morgan say it's a good idea, but the resources like staff and training haven't been there at their school or others.
CCSD isn't providing the resources, therefore the schools can't implement it properly. That is where the downfall has been.
And during tonight's meeting, parents were told that there'll be a new way of communication when there's a lockdown on school campus. That way parents are notified in a more timely fashion and that there's one point of contact that reaches out to all the parents. Now, as we reported last week, there was also a CCSD Board of Trustees meeting with the topic about school violence. So not just here at Desert Oasis, but across the school district. Reporting live tonight, I'm Drew Andre, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.